It's there. I could see it.
There's some stingrays, guys.
Get it. Okay, go. Get him! Oh, Andy, get him! Oh!
And you don't want to escape.
Absolute I'm not having it. I am going off this island because I'm not being held responsible for that.
22-year-old graphic designer Joe, builder Andy, and now construction manager Paul are all threatening to leave the island.
It's affected you more than I thought it would have.
I came here to get away from like this, not deal with it every day.
So we are 3 men down in 1 day when the odds are against us at the moment. And without a full complement of people, we're going to really struggle. You just made this survival thing probably twice as hard.
Okay, slightly less tactfully, guys. We've stood here and talked for an hour. If it really is going to be 11 of us today, us 11 have got a lot of work to do to get through the rest of the day. So if you guys are not prepared to commit to the rest of the group, boom, go.
Sweet. I've made my decision, I've had enough. I want to go now.
Basically, we've realised that a candlelit dinner with a glass of wine is a bit better than being here.
Look, we knew it was never going to be easy. But it's not the survival bit that's got to me, it's just all bull.
I think that's genuinely like, I think that's walking away and leaving the rest of us and letting the rest of us down in a big way. Not only is it a selfish thing to do, I think it's the most selfish possible time you could go when, like, all hands are needed.
With Paul having made a definitive decision to go, the group are hoping that other builder Andy will now change his mind about leaving.
Don't leave because of someone else. If he's going anyway, stay and get amongst it.
How can I possibly stay, man, when a guy is leaving because of me?
If you had left, he would have still gone.
Andy, you
So
stay.
that means
you can accomplish 6 things at a time instead of 5.
I'll stay.
Awesome. Well done, Andy. I'll stay.
Yeah!
Good boy, Andy.
That's I'm really pleased about that. It's less worry. And it's a heartache to see the others go, but you know what? We're stronger. We're stronger with 12 and 11.
As the weather breaks, Paul uses the emergency satellite phone to request his evacuation, along with Joe.
This is Paul. I would like to come off of the island. It's either me or one of the others go, and I don't want me to be used as a scapegoat. So I believe I am stronger than that person and wouldn't regret this decision.
It's going to make everything so much harder. We've not been here for 5 minutes, really, and we're losing 2 members of the team.
I'm an happy man. I want to be a happy man with a tub of Pringles and a Mars bar.
You can only encourage them so much before you end up spending a third of your day encouraging somebody not to leave, when that could be better spent time getting the things we need. Water, fire, shelter, food.
Having lost valuable time, the priority for the 12 remaining men is to finish a shelter before another storm hits.
We are running on empty, but we are being stubborn and persistent.
Fortunately, Andy decided to change his mind about leaving. At this point, there's still so much to do. We need all hands on deck, so losing 3 people would have been a massive blow.
Right, Piers, I'm off.
You off, mate? Well done, mate.
See you again, eh?
Yeah. See you being blighty.
When look at you go.
I turn round and shake your hand, mate, but we're
No, it's fine. Yeah,
we're sort of structurally integral at the moment.
See you later.
I don't want to spoil fun, gents, but is there any possibility you could step out of the area while we just start running these struts across?
Continue your conversation just sort of 10 feet over there.
Andy! He didn't even acknowledge me.
Did he not?
No, didn't even turn around and say, Dicky bird.
Unbelievable. Spineless wonders. Lads, what were you thinking? What were you possibly thinking?
Just before we came out here, I bought a brand new Golf. Mate, it's white with these... Oh, it's beautiful. £500 wheels.
Lovely view, though, isn't it?
After just 5 days on the island, 14 men are down to 12.
It was a bit emotional saying goodbye to everyone.
Yeah, of course it was.
But,
I mean, in a short time we've been here, we've made quite a strong bond. But...
oh, yeah, of course we have.
Now the dead weight fucked off, let's get on with it. Ain't got the time to it, we've got to build a fucking house for tonight.
When people leave a survival group, the positive thing is that what it does, it galvanises those who remain, making them even more determined that they can survive. The new group may be less in number, but it will be greater in strength.
No, genuinely, I can't believe that after 5 days we're down to 12 people.
It is a shock, isn't it? Come on.
It's a massive shock. I mean, do you think you'll stick it?
Yeah.
The whole thing?
Yeah, I ain't got no doubts about that, yeah.
We've been talking about for the last kind of 2 days, really, that it would be a great shame if anybody left. But I now think we need to look at it positively. And as harsh as it is, perhaps we've streamlined, actually, and more determined. I think those who've stayed, you know, have showed a certain determination.
We've got no personality clashes now in the camp. Everybody gets along, everybody really likes each other. We're going to have some really good bonds out of this. Not only the achievement of doing it, which we will, and a new friendship is going to develop between us all.
Teamwork makes the dream work, Vic.
Yes, it does, sir. Stop staring at my sexy bottom, though. It's upsetting me. I could feel your eyes penetrating my underpants.
Morale in camp has lifted, but events of the past few days have taken their toll.
Oh, I'm absolutely knackered.
The men have barely eaten since they arrived on the island some 5 days ago.
I do feel like we're staring down the barrel a little bit. We're going to have to pull something out of the bag or go very, very hungry, it seems to me.
Are we not wise to have a real good recce of the island?
There's going to be wildlife somewhere around that rocky bit.
Yeah.
There's got to be.
We need to really go through the interior of this island to find out what's living where. We could come across, like, you drive in the country and you see all of a sudden a field full of rabbits because they love a certain area.
Yeah.
It might be exactly the same with the agoutis, exactly the same with the lizards.
I think it's a really, really good shot, mate.
Yeah.
Come on, boys.
5 a.m. the following morning, the hunt for food begins.
No heroes today. We don't want anyone losing a leg or arm or anything like that.
You've got your stick there, haven't you, fella?
I've got a stick.
We can all grab a stick if we need one. Are we ready to dance first? A hunt dance? Woo! Yeah! Iguanas live up trees, is that right?
Yeah, keep your eyes absolutely peeled.
Wish I had me glasses.
To ensure that these guys have a fighting chance of surviving, I've made sure there's enough water, indigenous animals and vegetation on this island to keep them alive. But they've got to have the ingenuity and the skills to find it, hunt it and kill it.
Whoa, look. Rays, they're shallow, aren't they? We need a weapon.
We need a spear. OK, try that, try that. Come on, boys, let's get one of these. They're going deeper.
Stingray's one, survivor's nil.
Anything that's heart is beating in its chest, I will eat it.
Yeah.
My biggest observation about living in a jungle is how quickly you lose your sentimentality. When I look at something, I'm not thinking that's beautiful or look at the little creature. I'm thinking, can I eat that?
Hurry up, there's an iguana. Just straight through.
Oh, yes.
Right, you keep your eye on him. I'm gonna go out and round, push him back to you. What's the mouse? Stamp on him with your flip-flops.
It's there, I could see it.
There's some stingrays, guys.
Get it. Okay, go. Get him! Oh, Andy, get him! Oh, get him behind it. Oh, cut him off. Get him! Get it! Oh.
There he is. That's dinner. Son of a bitch. He's gone. A deaf man could hear us coming.
We are top predator. We've got to stay that way. If we're going to survive, if not, we'll all be going home shortly.
The men's first day's hunting has produced nothing.
We are winging it. And if it weren't for being such a stubborn person and so positive, I think I'd have been on my way a long time ago. Just starving and dehydrating slowly is not a nice way to go.
It doesn't sit right with me at all. Not at all.
A lot of these.
That's the first time anyone's been, like, asked to leave.
Can I have you all down the beach, please?
Sure thing.
Hoping she's secured enough support from the other islanders, Jane calls a meeting to instigate a plan to remove Phil.
About to go down. Phil, it concerns you, could you mind having to sit down for us, please?
Flex, it's going down.
Hashtag flex.
Right, the reason why I've asked you to come to the beach now, it's not a nice thing that I'm going to say, it's not a nice thing that I'm enjoying doing, but I believe that I'm acting on the best interest of the group. Philip, I don't think that you belong in this sort of social situation. I'm asking for the members of this group here to vote whether you stay or whether you go.
Can I just add as well, but I can't work with Phil. I don't respect him, I don't trust him, and I think you're a horrible man. Just my opinion.
Do you have anything to say to that, Phil, or...?
Well, I regard there are 3 specific points. 2 that you've raised, 1 that you've raised. With respect to you, Jane, is that you've woken up in a bad mood. It can happen when we do that. And I was frustrated this morning, and you've been frustrated in the past.
I don't appreciate a grown man making a woman cry and not apologising. You are a disgrace to mankind.
What I find I would like is people to have the courage to discuss it directly. I do find this is almost a kind of flogging and hanging situation.
This is about getting along with each other. This is about if we ended up on a boat and we were shipwrecked, we would be here and we would have to get on. Or what do? Kill Phil?
I'm gutted it's got to this situation, but I genuinely as well don't know how we're ever going to get to the bottom of this, one way or the other. You stay, Phil, people have to swallow their gripes with you. You go, it's done. Do you know what I mean?
I really don't think you belong here. That's all I'm going to say. So I'm going to ask people to vote whether you stay or whether you go. End of.
Most uncomfortable thing I've ever sat through in my life.
Well, I guess it comes down to now, people want to vote, vote. And we'll leave it at that, see where we are with that.
Jane has initiated a vote to expel Phil from the island.
Right, what is it? If it's in the...
In the pot, he stays in.
In the pot, he stays in.
Hammock out, pot in.
If he's in the pot, he's in.
This is not a situation where you vote people off. It shouldn't come to that. My own personal experience with Phil, I like Phil.
I don't dislike Phil. I just find him very hard to live with. So to vote someone off is slightly alien to me.
And it's nothing personal, Phil. It's just I don't think you belong in this situation, darling.
Hammock is out, thingy's in.
What?
Oh, I'm fine. I just find human character fascinating.
I find it awful.
Emma, do you mind doing
or JT?
We'll both go count up and then tell us how it is.
I think this is horrendous.
Well, I don't know if, like, can we actually even vote somebody to leave? Have a bracelet. I've just made a bracelet.
Phil's never done anything wrong to me.
The votes stand as 6 in and 9 out.
Leave it at that. Crack on.
You're taking it very well. I think I'd be in pieces.
Why? Why?
That
What?
sense of rejection.
It's not a matter of rejection, it's a matter of understanding people. Human nature is quite an extraordinary thing, and what I've just witnessed is something quite extraordinary.
You all right, Frank?
Hey. You stay or go?
Go, only because he got his willy out and he was walking around with his willy out and I thought that's quite inappropriate.
No, I'm asking you your view. I was saying what view.
Yeah, I voted out because of that reason.
Go. Thanks for that.
It doesn't sit right with me at all. Not at all.
A lot of me.
That's the first time anyone's been, like, asked to leave.
All he had to do was to get everyone's vote, even mine, was to say, I'm sorry. And he would have got everybody's vote. Even I wouldn't have bloody put it in the pot. I'd have thought, all right, let him stay here for the next 2 weeks. But he didn't.
If the people are talking about democracy, that's not democracy. Most importantly, I'm happy and serene. I have a clean conscience of what I've done and how I've embraced this project. And I respect their decisions.
At Sierra Base, this is a Bravo over.
Go ahead, Bravo.
Yeah, the group have cast a vote and have asked Phil to leave the island over. Phil is choosing to respect that decision, so he's requested that you send a boat to pick him up, over.
Roger that.
Can I get the team round, please?
Team!
Hey, guys, do you want to come out?
I want to thank you all for a truly amazing experience. What I love to do is meet up with you guys, whether it's for a coffee, whether it's for a beer, or for whatever. What I want to do is just give you a hug. Yeah? Sod hands. Yeah. Google me. Yeah.
I don't want to listen to his shit.
Jackie,
Very great.
I love you to bits.
It's like a big f***ing war and peace speech. You've been a dick. Piss off. Go.
Okay, guys.
See you later.
Have a wonderful time on the island. It's an amazing experience.
Yeah.
You know it.
Yeah, good.
Enjoy the rain!
Hi.
Bothered?
I couldn't give a flying fuck whether that man fucks off or didn't fuck off. If anyone ever thinks I'm meeting him on the outside for a beer or a coffee, you're having a laugh. So, at the end of the day, fuck off, Phil.
Well, this is the first time we've seen a group actually turn on one of their own.
We need you here because this is a long time. I'm not doing this to hurt you.
I'm really disappointed that RJ wants to go. So it's really difficult because we all want to keep him because he's got a mind of information.
Before you put it on, let me organize the fire because the fire is killing itself.
I think he's the main man here. He's the ultimate survivor as far as I'm concerned.
Can you not remember the way to the water source?
Now they have fire. At long last, the celebs can boil and purify water.
Just remember, big tree, then big tree.
Big tree, then big tree.
This is the quickest route. I mean, what's that thing? What do pineapples grow like? What do they...
They're in the ground in a root with the tops coming out of them.
It looks like a pineapple. What's the matter? Where? Where?
Pineapple!
Loads of them!
Pineapple.
There's one there, there's one here.
Pineapple.
Guys, look!
Yes! Pineapple!
Oh my
Wow,
God.
this is the best thing we've had all week.
This is sexual.
This is like crack cocaine. Just a present! Pineapple!
We get a whole ring each.
Oh my God! Pineapple!
We've got pineapples!
Pineapple! There is food here. There's food on this island and we can survive. Pineapple!
Hey.
Pineapple!
Yeah.
You have 2 big beets each and 1 of the small bits, so you have 3 altogether.
Yippee! I'm trying not to waste the juice. I'm like,
No pineapple at home that tastes like this. Oh.
Yeah, the man from Del Monte can go f himself.
Absolutely.
It's the best thing that's ever been put in my mouth.
Just occasionally, this brutal environment drops something completely unexpected into your lap. It won't stop you from starving, but just a little bit of sugar restores your glucose levels and does wonders for morale.
Yeah, that's a good phone, though.
Well done, RJ. How you feeling, though? Better?
Yeah, I guess.
With the group's spirits lifted, the celebs are hoping RJ will change his mind about leaving.
All we're saying is you're a massive asset to the team, and maybe you just slow down a little bit. Stop putting yourself under pressure.
I really hate to sound like an asshole, but I know what I need to do.
We need you here because this is a long time.
I'm not doing this to hurt you.
I'm really disappointed that RJ wants to go. So it's really difficult because we all want to keep him because he's got a mind of information.
Before you put it on, let me organize the fire because the fire is killing itself.
I think he's the main man here. He's the ultimate survivor as far as I'm concerned.
Hey everyone, it's official. They're on the way.
After just 8 days on the island, Breaking Bad star RJ has decided to leave.
You do the right thing for yourself, and you've done that, okay, mate? So, and don't worry, we're going to stay alive. Good luck, mate.
Look out for yourself, man.
Yeah, I will.
Happy?
I can't be a part of this anymore. I've decided to leave this because of the group. I feel in a survival situation, a few of these people probably would have been eaten.
Drink and eat well. Have a beer for us. Bye, RJ!
I think RJ blaming the group dynamic is an interesting way to say I want to go home. It feels like a betrayal to some extent.
We've got no survival skills. Our camp has 0 survival skills.
People don't realise how much we're going to miss him.
I do.
Losing a member of the team is the clearest possible sign the group's survival strategy just isn't working. They need to think long and hard about what's gone wrong and then start pulling together as a team.
We need some carbs. Hard. Okay. Haven't got any energy, have I?
It's 8 days since the celebrities have eaten a proper meal.
So frustrating because there's so many things that look like yucca.
Finding food is now an urgent priority.
I can see 200 snails in one glance, and they're famously slow, so we would get them as well.
I've ensured the island has enough vegetation and indigenous animals throughout to keep them alive. But for the exhausted celebs, finding food is easier said than done.
I've been in and out of the jungle all day.
We were out for 7 hours looking for yucca and we brought home some coconuts. How depressing.
After a day's hunting, the celebs head back to camp with little to show for their efforts.
What would make you happy, Sharon?
Pina colada. and a Big Mac.
Oh, hang on, guys. RJ, this is glasses. Now, I'm telling you, man, the wind is coming in from the southwest. Now, what that tells me is the mosquitoes will go north, but the food will go east. And what we gotta do is we gotta drain the water. And trust me, these glasses are bifocal.
We're at RJ's laboratory and we have found rainwater in the bottles that he actually cut and lined them up here.
All right, sweetheart.
Tastes like Evian. I've been dreaming of that.
Oh, cheers to RJ. Even though he's gone, his presence is still here.
I just haven't got anything left in me.
I know.
I'm on 0.
I know.
It's just not me and I hate it. I'm like the opposite person to this. I know we all
You've been
are.
amazing the whole time.
Can I have a walk?
Yeah, have a little
Try and
walk
clear
and
my
have a
head.
little walk and a talk.
The day's excursions have taken their toll on model Lucy.
You ain't dying.
Worried she might follow RJ, actor Ryan takes her for a heart-to-heart.
You're determined, you're strong. That's why I get on with you so well.
I'm just broken.
But you've got to do this. You've got to.
I know how lucky I am to have a really special bond with Ryan. He's honestly the kindest person I've ever met. We're literally like best friends. We talk about everything together.
I just want you to do this for you, darling. I know you'd be
do
so
it so
disappointed.
bad.
I know you do.
I can't explain how I feel. I know you probably feel just as shit.
No,
but...
I don't feel. I do feel shit, but I feel more shit when I feel you like this, because it rubs off on me. Your energy rubs off on me, and it makes me really upset.
Today is probably the lowest I've felt for a while. I don't want to quit. I've never quit at any challenge I've taken on, but I'm very close.
Within a day, Ruby was already struggling to adapt to island life.
Ruby, would you like to be drinking water?
No, thanks.
Oh, Ruby, no, you'll damage yourself.
I don't like it.
Kind of reawoke the whole competitive spirit in me. I wanted to be part of that, you know, that little adventure of tearing down those parachutes.
You're excited, aren't you?
Looking back on it was by far the most sensible thing to do, because it's more fun if there's a little bit of shenanigans going on.
Holy fuck.
What?
There's a box.
Not as enough.
No, just kidding.
Fucking dickhead.
And after all, it is a game, isn't it?
He's a league of his own. I can't compete with that guy. Been 6 years in the Marines. I'm just 7 years in the NHS.
Not everyone's strategy was to keep the money they found for themselves. Some of the islanders wanted to share it. In particular, Marco's athletic rival, plumber Jack.
The main reason I wanted to get the money, I think it was pride.
Fuck, Ben, he's getting in.
I'm very competitive. I love Ben to bits, but I probably had the worst person that I could ask for in the boat with me. Ben was rowing the wrong way.
Ben, you're going back to shore the other way, mate.
Marco's not stronger and not fitter than me in any way.
Come on, let's go, Ben.
If you don't want to play a game, let's play.
Well, I'm not getting any.
Of course you're not getting any.
Come on! Come on!
So, Marco, do you have any regrets how it's worked out, the money side of it?
But I came here with two different mindsets. One was towards the money and one was towards the group and the survival. If people wanted more money, they were welcome to go out on their own or in groups and do as they pleased.
Well, you were very lucky you had the choice to be able to get out and do that.
Yeah.
Right from the start, that wasn't going to happen with Morgan and I. We didn't feel good about it, but it was a physical age thing. It wasn't because we didn't want to do it. We were unable to do it.
Get in!
They found some money! How much?
15!
15! Oh, my God. Well done! When they came back into the camp, having found money, if they said that they'd found money, the enthusiasm and the feel of pleasure and excitement was great. I wanted to feel that. I thought I was going to have nothing. I'd have gone into their bag and stole a couple of thousand of each because I wasn't getting money. And it was a game. I kept saying to Morgan, it's a game. I'll steal. I mean it. I would have stolen it. I, honest to God, would have done that.
Irene is a dark horse, I'm telling you. If Irene was my age, you know, she probably would have been more, you know, cutthroat than I was. Yeah, she would have ripped that place apart, no doubt.
I wished I'd known it was in their bags. They must have left these bags in camp and I'd be in camp. I was so near it and didn't get it.
But on the island, there was one thing more valuable than money. And do you remember your first taste of island water?
Yes. What was it, Marco? He said it was like a cold week tea, wasn't it?
But we knew we'd survive then. By that stage, you're thirsty anyway.
Yeah.
This is like beautiful nectar to you guys. Can I have a little sip?
Yeah,
By all means.
I have a drink.
Well, survival water is not going to taste good, is it?
Yeah.
But one of the joys for you guys when you get back to civilization is just how good that tap is.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't think I'll ever buy bottled water again.
Oh, that's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I think I'd rather not drink. God.
Even with the threat of dehydration, one islander couldn't bring herself to drink the survival water.
Having I've never had to drink brown-coloured water in my life. And it just tastes like soil. I think I expected like this camping trip, and I've never been camping, but it were nothing like that.
I'm seriously wondering why I've decided to go on this show.
She's already said, what the fuck am I doing? Seriously, with those fingernails?
Yeah, a bit gross now, but it's my little bit of sass. It literally took minutes into it, and I thought, wow, you know, I don't know what I've come to.
Within a day, Ruby was already struggling to adapt to island life.
Ruby, would you like to be drinking water?
No, thanks.
Oh, Ruby, no, you'll damage yourself.
I don't like
permanently.
it.
I hated it, but I've got used to it.
I know, but I can't drink it. It's a billion times harder than you could have ever imagined. It's horrendous. Ruby to 0, over.
On day 5, Ruby called my safety team and quit the island.
Ready?
You sure?
This is literally like running a marathon and giving up after a couple of miles and going, oh, I can't do it.
I think I should have at least spent a night in garden or something because I weren't ready for it.
She enjoyed the idea of this experiment, but the reality of it's completely different.
I'm upset I let myself down because I've never quitted on anything before. Even in little things in life, I've never quit on it. I've always seen it through. So I'll never regret going on there, but bloody hell was it difficult.
Here he comes. Lost salt.
Lazy little shit.
It's just been a shit day today, hasn't it?
The islanders have just about managed to collect enough firewood for the night, but after a bruising day, no one has the energy to hunt for food.
Oh, I'm dizzy.
Right, sit down, for goodness sake.
What the f is that?
It's turkey in our camp.
The turkey has been attracted by the group's fire.
It's mocking us.
We need this so badly.
It's a golden opportunity for the islanders to replace the valuable nutrients that they've lost to illness.
Oh my God. Go now, go, go, go.
Right, where is it?
No, shh.
Coming your way, Ben. Coming your way.
Hit it. Oh, bollocks.
Oh, he's gone.
Oh, fuck.
You bastard.
Hit my wall, man. And I'm starving.
The failed turkey hunt has left the group shattered and frustrated.
Here he comes. Lost salt.
Lazy little shit.
Freddy, he's walking around with his finger up his bottle, 24/7, like. He's walking about like that all day. It's just getting on my nerves. Fred, you get involved, mate. Get involved.
Just leave him be.
What? F that. All we've done is push your foot around Fred. All he's done is sat about mope and do all. It's just moped and moped and moped around this campsite, yeah? You're not sorry, Fred. I'm really sorry, mate, but it's the truth.
Well, I'm sorry, Ben, if you feel you've been pussyfooting around me, because I do not want that at all. I have been, you know, isolating myself slightly. Just I don't want my negative mood to rub off on anyone else. I don't want to ruin their experience. I want to make it to the end. I really want to make it to the end. But, like, what's the point of me staying if I'm going to feel like this the whole time?
Look a bit sad, emotional. What's getting you now? What is it?
I just feel so, like, grim in myself. I just keep getting, like, weaker and weaker. I know everyone's the same, but, like, health-wise, I'm just conscious of it. I just can't get it off my mind. I'm tired of this.
It's hard, right?
I would love to leave. And I just, it's on my mind the whole time. Like.
Following a difficult day, the islanders wake to the news that Freddy is questioning his future on the island.
I know you want to make it to the end. You're not going to die, and you're not going to be in any kind of...
Kegs, I understand that. At the end of the day, it's my decision. Honestly, you don't know how I feel.
I do. I feel like you just need to honestly just man up.
Okay, well, you're not making me feel any better.
I just wish he'd get a backbone. That's all I want him to get is a backbone. There's nothing wrong with him. Yes, he's ill, he's got the shits. We've all had the shits. Get over it.
Hello, Zero. This is Freddy.
Despite Kaggy's best efforts, Freddy uses the emergency radio to contact my safety team.
It's just hell on Earth, but I just can't handle this anymore. I would like to leave. I've thought about everything, and I want to go, I think.
Really, really, really disappointed in Freddy. Just suck it up. Just suck it up. I'm used to it now. I'm used to being eaten. I'm used to being having no sleep whatsoever. I'm used to sleeping on the floor. I'm used to being hungry. You just get used to it. You tolerate it. You just have to man up.
Having made the call, Freddy informs the rest of the group of his decision.
And honestly, I apologise to you guys for letting me down.
I think it's a good idea you're leaving, because you're not doing much and you eat, so it's one less mouth to feed.
Yeah. Horrible This is the first thing I've done on my own, you know? I've just turned 18. I'm the youngest. I know I shouldn't make a difference, you know? People say the youngest, the strongest. However, potentially not the strongest in mind.
So long, farewell.
You excited, Fred?
You know, I'm looking forward to going
You're
back.
a big boy now, mate. That's it, you've got to turn into a man.
See you later, Fred.
Right. Bye, French.
Piss off. Come on.
See you later, mate. See you later.
JT, do the honours.
Oh, easy.
Just as you're leaving. Oh.
I know.
It's always well, isn't it?
Could have been
What you could have got if you'd stayed.
I'm sorry, I would not be proud of myself if I left on week 2, week 3. I wouldn't. I was a quitter at the end of the day. And I haven't got a lot of time for quitters.
That's it. Drag him on that.
There you go.
When somebody walks out on a group, it's easy for the remaining members to feel a little bit deserted, a bit betrayed, maybe even angry. But ultimately, trying to hold on to someone who's unhappy is just going to bring everybody down. And losing negative energy can only be a good thing.
OK, back to it then.
Back to it. What's the thought of eating a turkey?
Oh my
How does that
God,
make
the
you
thought
feel?
of a turkey right now is orgasmic.
Turkasmic.
Turkasmic.
8 days in, with barely a thing to eat, and delayed by Andy's departure,
Little fish.
the men resume their daily search for food.
I don't know why people choose to do this in their free time.
Fish?
Yeah.
I don't do a lot of it. Father-in-law lives it. Absolutely lives it. He's a
Good night, everybody. I'm sorry, I'm not being rude, I promise.
Get some rest, mate.
51-year-old Andy hasn't slept well since arriving on the island.
I'm absolutely exhausted.
Concerned he'll leave if he doesn't get some quality rest, the group are hoping his new bed is the answer.
Andy's got the skill set that we absolutely desperately need on the island, you know. He's a builder by trade, so he could shortcut so many of our processes. So, you know, I want him to stay. He didn't, you know, I'm sure he didn't come on the island to fail.
So if you have a decent night's kit, then you're not going to leave us. That was the deal, wasn't it?
If I have a decent night's kit.
All right, then.
– 5 a.m. All of the men are sound asleep, except for one.
I'm feeling dreadful. I've got an ear infection, I'm shaking. I know I'm shutting down, you know what I mean? So, I'm not happy. I'm not happy going anywhere.
Andy woke up this morning. First thing he said to me, he said, oh, I'm off. around. Paul and Joe have just gone. In fact, Paul's just gone because of you, Andy. If you thought you were going to go, why didn't you...
I just found out that we're losing Andy and our final builder. It's almost panic stations.
Are you suggesting we're leaving? Are you
Right, I'm walking away.
I'll log you tied to a tree before you go.
Andy's threatening to leave is all very well, but I lose patience. Part of me just wishes if he's going to go, he should just off, really.
I'd like to say I want the boat here now. Over and out. Bye.
Just a day after deciding he would stay, Andy uses the emergency satellite phone to request an evacuation.
Andy Pandy is leaving today. Something that I kind of predicted, really. I think Paul was just an excuse. So really, it was a shame that Paul had to go because Andy was always going to go in the end.
Take care. I can't give myself or you guys anymore, I'm sorry.
What can you do, you know? We're down to 11 people after not even a week. It's just embarrassing.
When people leave a survival group, the remaining members can often feel this sense of desertion, betrayal, maybe even a little bit of jealousy. I mean, who wouldn't want to leave what for many of them really is a living hell? But ultimately, losing a negative influence will be a good thing for the long term of the group.
Feeling pretty tired today.
What you could do is some food.
8 days in, with barely a thing to eat, and delayed by Andy's departure,
Little fish.
the men resume their daily search for food.
I don't know why people choose to do this in their free time.
Fish?
Yeah.
I don't do a lot of it. Father-in-law lives it. Absolutely lives it. He's a
Every day is a winding road.
While the others hunt, 29-year-old Barney has volunteered for fire duty.
I'm happy actually just popping back at base.
The group are worried that his near-death experience yesterday has knocked his confidence.
He literally got swept off the rocks. He's got bumps and scrapes, and if it wasn't for Barney saving Ross's life, things would have been really serious. I think it's just a reminder of what this place is like. It just feels like everything around us is genuinely trying to kill us.
He's such a nice guy, so easy to relate to. But I just felt a little bit sorry for him today, so I'm going to keep my eye on Barney.
I think he was crying though, just before you got the camera.
He is finding it really tough.
He is seriously lethargic, looks seriously homesick. He needs to get himself back on his feet.
Having already lost 3 men, cameraman Ross is worried the group could soon be in danger of losing another, and persuades Barney to join him on a fishing trip in an attempt to lift his spirits.
I thought you looked really low and that you weren't enjoying yourself and just looked like you wanted to get out of here. I was a bit worried that you might go f it and leave. You know?
I think everyone's having their low days too, right?
After any sort of frightening near-death experience, it's very normal to become withdrawn and a little bit introverted, and people tend to then do everything they can to avoid having to face that same fear. But trying to survive on a desert island, the men don't have that luxury. They need to conquer their fear, otherwise it will conquer them.
I'm finding it difficult now, actually. I feel like I've had enough of being here. And every time I think about my family, I find it more difficult. And I realise that this week is the week that I'm meant to be at Centre Parks. But I just wanted to kind of apologise